Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have something that I really wanted to address and expose the real truth. We have what a Drake show looks like compared to a Kendrick Lamar show, because there has been a bunch of crazy narratives surrounding them, and I truly wanted to debunk them. Also, we're going to check out some Drake stands totally crashing out over these said narratives. And I wasn't going to do this, but like I've said, there have been some wild takes, like Kendrick can't sell tickets, or he's performing in empty stadiums, and that he's really an arena act. All erroneous takes, and not just proven this last year, but over the course of his career. And these takes could literally be debunked in seconds, guys. All it takes is a quick Google search or a quick search on X to find all the proof you need. I saw this one dude claim Kendrick Lamar could barely get 10,000 fans to attend his Argentina show because they blocked off the upper deck. But this recent venue has a capacity of 85,000 people, and that's just seats, guys, which obviously doesn't include having a full field of fans. But alas, facts aren't their strong suit, and it has already been reported that over 70,000 fans were in attendance, and it was pure pandemonium in that stadium. I even called out one person, and instead of him debating me with facts, he started talking about the upcoming Chili show, using the same narratives from the previous shows, which have obviously been proven wrong as soon as showtime hit. The cult of the OVOites will post pictures of the stadium 3 to 4 hours before showtime, as fans are rolling in and claim that the show was empty. But like every other show, go radio silent as showtime hits, and it's a wild, packed out show. As far as these Drake shows of the past year, for a lot of fans, honestly, it has been a snooze fest. We've seen a lot of these reviews firsthand, with him asking for crowd participation and for fans to get louder. And OVOites will gloss over the fact that Drake is selling tickets at $20 for venues that hold 15,000. And I don't want to downplay that amount of people, because it's definitely a huge number, but when you're trying to devalue the amount of people at a Kendrick show, that Drake number is going to work against him. At $15K, it take Drake close to 5 shows to get to the total of Kendrick's last show alone. So if you think Kendrick is catching L's, then what is your favorite Drake doing? I've actually been to 2 shows already, one domestic in Los Angeles and one in Mexico City, and I'll say this, Mexico was even more lit. We can literally feel the ground shake with how active and how lit the crowd was. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into these clips where we have something again I wanted to address and expose. Again, the real truth. We have what a Drake show looks like compared to a Kendrick Lamar show, because again, there has been tons of wild narratives around them, and we're going to debunk them as if we actually needed to, because the clips are out there. And like I said earlier, we're also going to be looking at some Drake stans, probably the biggest cult members of the OVOites, crashing out over these narratives. If the OVOites spent as much time streaming Drake's new music as they did writing baseless narratives, Drake would have been had that #1 song this year. And actually, guys, let's start with them as well. And these are literally the high priests and priestesses of the cult of the OVOites, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys seen these names before. I honestly just sigh. We have Jay, who's probably their leader. This member account is also one of the big ones. And then we also have July over here. And this person, honestly, is so cringeworthy. Instead of actually debating with facts, he'll call people out to go on live and be like, who looks better? I took a look at his page, and this is probably one of the dustiest dudes on the space. So he's probably the last one to call out anyone for their looks. All right, let's hit play.
Drake be throwing shit, man. Shit should be sold out, and shit'll never be looking like that.
All right. Crickets, for real, for real.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Especially not 2 times in a row.
And it's honestly funny, guys, because even evidence won't sway these guys, because they saw these videos and just went on to claim that this was AI, even though there were tons of fans that corroborated this stuff. Yeah, man. Versus a K-Dot show. This is lit. Again, guys, this is the Argentina show, the last show that Kendrick Lamar had. And these crazy stands were literally posting the venue like 3 to 4 hours before showtime to try to spin the narrative that the show was a failure. This is anything but a failure.
I mean, how many times you got? Hey, I'm just falling back real quick. I'm just let it marinate.
You should have been felt back.
No, because like I wish I could pay $20 to go see Drake.
I actually put this post to the side so we could delve into it a little deeper. But again, he's selling tickets for $20. So if you wanted to go see it for $20, you definitely could.
I paid a couple bands every time.
No one is paying a couple bands for Drake show right now. That was probably the case at his peak, but I don't think you're doing that now.
Feel me? You feel what I'm talking about?
And to do that, you probably have to have VIP tickets to do it.
Especially at that price, it's crazy. I'm just like, I don't.
Bruh, and if you show up 10 minutes after showtime, you get them for free 99. Trust, I'd be there every show.
Every day, hella late, on purpose.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, what we doing out here, man? Like,
that's what this dude sounds like. Again, these people are obviously devoid of facts. We're all on the same platform, guys. And just as I'm getting these people thrust onto my algorithm, I for sure know they're getting the same clips we're getting of the Kendrick shows.
Like, what is,
Rage baiting.
bro? All I know is
You're dusty.
if Drake would have did stadiums, every single seat would have been sold. Every last single fucking one. This should have been disgustingly ridiculous how the numbers would look.
And the people who couldn't get tickets, they would be sitting outside listening.
And that was literally the situation at these Kendrick Lamar shows.
Hear that shit.
The fans are just as loud outside as they are in the venue, man. This is incredible. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't this the San Francisco show? Because you had thousands of fans crowding outside to just hear him. And I truly find it funny to pick and choose who they respond to. I've actually called them out a few times with facts. They clearly ignore me. I think one person that said something, it's that members account. But as far as July, they have been radio silent because, again, you can't really say nothing when you're getting facts put in your face.
So all we do is do this shit.
God, this is the biggest drizzy gobblers of all time, guys. Look at some of these comments. Chili cheese fry sounds mighty confident in Crody. The fact Drake was forcing them to rock out like a Kendrick concert shows how hurt he really is. And while there is ways that the artist can drum up some more excitement in the crowd, which is definitely a vital skill for a performer, the way Drake is doing it definitely seems really cringy. This next reply is actually goated. The amount of gurgitating they be doing, I can't even fathom. Again, the biggest drizzy glizzy gobblers on the planet. They're all losers. Why didn't he do stadiums? Hell, do a stadium right now, man. Nobody's stopping you. And this is coming from an Argentinian fan as well. So viva Argentina, guys. It's been going on 2 years. Legit, I don't know why they still talk about him. They're keeping his trauma alive, but not just moving on. And honestly, I feel like Drake is still the biggest perpetrator when it comes to that because the guy loves bringing it up. And every time he does, there's a huge surge in all those Kendrick records he claims he hates. They damn near barbs. They hate facts. Look at the dweeb Maul. And Maul will literally try to spin anything, even if the facts are in his face. A lot of mentally ill people on that side, a scary amount. And it's definitely not a side you choose if you love facts and logic. Taylor was right. It's actually romantic, comedy, and I'll definitely agree there. I always have a chuckle when I read their post. Alrighty, guys, let's actually jump into what a Drake show looks like. This was the Wireless Fest right here. I want you guys to pay attention to how active the crowd is. It's just literally one person singing terribly out of key. They look like they don't want to be there and they're waiting for the other act that hits the stage. God, she sounds like Fran Drescher. And this just makes it look even sadder when you just have one person singing terribly at your show. Alrighty, guys, this is that post I was telling you guys about. This is the Drake show over in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Definitely shout out to Lil D Things, definitely a supporter of the channel. But she goes on to write 15K capacity show, but the price was this cheap on Aubrey's arena show. No wonder they obsessed with Kendrick's stadium tour so much. And we have literally full sections at $20, guys. But hey, if you want to spring for a $38 ticket, here it is. Or you can get front and center VIP tickets for a whole $64, guys. That's the price of 2 Uber Eats orders. Let's look at some of these comments. I feel like someone should probably jaw rule the dude and buy up like half those tickets, man, and block off the front. It's all about having smaller, more intimate shows with crowd involvement. And yeah, guys, this is crowd involvement. Amazing. The energy is pure pandemonium. Guys, so this is just to compare that one person doesn't have to beg for crowd participation while the other obviously has to. This is another angle. Yeah, guys, this is crazy. I saw one person actually write that he's been to a bunch of festivals and he's never seen this many people jumping throughout the whole show. The energy is incredible. And this isn't the first time he's actually been in Argentina, nor was it the first time he's been in Brazil or Mexico. That's where these narratives actually fall all apart. He's already done this before. It may not have been these exact venues, except the Brazil one. If I'm not mistaken, he was already there. But the dude has been packing out major venues for the last decade. This is actually some fans from the Argentina show. How fucking good is Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar, you are incredible. You gave it your all, and I have no notes. 10 out of 10. Come back always. And that was definitely a dope comment. Up next, we have Today I Saw God. Kendrick Lamar, you are the best rapper in the damn history. And yeah, I'm not going to deify any man, but yeah, the dude is definitely goated. Kendrick Lamar already had nothing to prove, and he's still racking up accolades. He's probably going to get another 6 to 7 Grammys at the next show. I have no words for what we just witnessed. As far as the genre is concerned, he is the greatest of all. Good night and long live Kendrick Lamar. And viva Argentina, fam. Hello, yeah, the best concert of my fucking life. Thanks, Kendrick Lamar. From seeing him live twice already, what the dude is doing on that stage is honestly something that I really don't see any other rappers doing. Honestly, I don't really see too many other artists doing, period. Where the guy's not relying on a backing track. Yeah, he has one, but it's just ad-libs and harmonies. If you guys know anything about music, those things are necessary to give you the full experience of a track, because you can't possibly perform more than one vocal melody at a time. All right, the next one reads, the show that Kendrick Lamar just put on in Buenos Aires was impeccable. That these guys come and deliver these performances is evolution. What a phenomenal talent, 10 out of 10. And I also love the fact that he brought out the full production. He didn't skimp out on anything. It was full pyrotechnics, guys. After that, we have A Night to Remember. My children will know of Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Thanks for life, Kendrick Lamar. I love you so much, always. And the fans in Argentina definitely showed out and represented to the fullest, guys. And lastly, but not least, the greatest of all time at the most important moment of his career. He promised us he'd be back, and he delivered. Historic day. For all the fools around who doubted the Messiah, we'll see each other again. Again, I'm not going to deify no person, but Kendrick keeps making history literally on a daily basis now. And these reviews are definitely in stark contrast to the reviews that we saw from these very same fans about Drake's last appearance in Argentina, where we had mad people come out and say that Drake was really unprofessional. He not only arrived late, but he was performing 30-second snippets of songs. And yeah, I get it when you're just like featuring in on somebody else, but when you're booked as the headliner, man, do your job. And Drake actually left 30 minutes early on that show as well. He also threatened the show promoters by saying that he wouldn't perform if the set was streamed, something that was in the contract. And like I said in my last video, Drake has a really bad habit about complaining about contracts after he's signed. The guy has a team of lawyers. He knows what he's signing before he does. And if you're getting that type of money, be prepared that you're going to have some contingencies in that contract and some obligations to fulfill. Before we head out, guys, let's actually look at some of those clips from the Argentina show, just again to put some perspective into the level of both these concerts, at least the fan participation. Because as far as who is the better performer, yeah, man, that case is pretty much slam closed at this point. And if we look at the top right here, it actually states, Kendrick Lamar draws 70,000 fans to sold-out Buenos Aires Stadium show. Kendrick Lamar concluded the South American leg of his Grand National Tour with a 2-hour performance at Estadio Monumental. And this definitely looks like a movie, guys. And here we have an awesome clip from an Argentinian fan.
Drop.
Oh.
Drop.
Not like us. Drop. Crowd is so quiet, guys. Yeah, man. Obviously, the coats of the Oviedoites speak from a place of emotion and not facts. But that's pretty much been their MO. That's pretty much been on brand for them. But definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about some of those coats of the Oviedoite members and their crazy narratives? They're literally crashing out over things that can be Googled and searched within like seconds. But I honestly think they're just happy to be in their echo chamber. Because like I said, anytime I debunk this with clear facts, I just get ignored while they call out other people to literally go on live and see who looks better. The ultimate cringe fest, guys. So definitely let me know what you guys think about those Drake stands and also some of those narratives. And if you guys heard some crazy narratives that I didn't point out, definitely let me know in the comments because, yeah, I get a chuckle every time. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue showing this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. I definitely want to send a very big shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. Small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a very long way in helping out. And also a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks because, again, it has been tremendous for the channel. I want to personally send out a very big shout out to Renee for another awesome super thank you. And I definitely want to let you know how grateful I am for all your support. I also want to personally send out another big shout out to T-Mac for another dope super thank as well. I really want to let you guys know how appreciated you truly are. So I'm definitely looking forward to your takes on this, even though I'm pretty sure I know which way you guys are going to be leaning towards. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. These stands will literally rinse and recycle the same narratives as if they weren't already proven wrong time after time.